So it is finally the day, which is super exciting. Run Disney in person is back, and we are at, which one's this one called again?
This is the Advent Health Arena.
The Advent Health Arena. So we are getting in line for merchandise because it's probably going to be very busy today. And hopefully we might get something, we might not, I don't know, we'll see what they've got. But this is a very special one because it's villains. And so who doesn't love getting a little bit of villain action? So I'm hoping maybe we've got another cool sweatshirt like this one, so I can stop being yelled at all the time for wearing my Dopey shirt. I can wear a different one. So we'll see. So not a lot has actually changed. This is the queue space right now for us. So all of these people, you can see that the tape is on the lines. This is the queue space for us to get into the actual merchandise shopping. It is already open, and they are allowing people in to do their shopping. Now in years past, they've had a really hard time actually controlling the people in here because these are not physical barriers, and it is just tape on the ground. We had one year where people literally just said, screw it, and they went. So hopefully we don't have that issue today. But a ton of people, and I think everybody's super excited. So while we're waiting, a little tip that I would give for you guys, because this is probably something that'll end up happening for Marathon Weekend and for Princess Weekend and the springtime one too. They have now made it so that you can actually do shopping right on your phone. Just like you could do at the Creation Store or in Magic Kingdom, at Disney Springs at World of Disney. They've got the Expo, so you can just click on that. You can run around, scan your tags, and check out without actually having to get into the line. Because if anybody's done it before, the lines to check out here are really long, like super long. So it's really nice, and it should make the experience much better. And we're just waiting. And here we go. It is finally time to go check out some of the merchandise. Super exciting. Are you going to get something, Taylor?
Well, yeah, I'm going to get something.
But you're not running.
I don't care.
You're one of those? You're one of those?
I am a cheerer honor.
Honorary cheer member. You're the honorary
I'm the
cheermeister.
cheermeister.
Oh! Yeah, grab a basket. So, all right, this can be really overwhelming and a lot of anxiety because people are really going to run up and they're just going to start grabbing stuff, and that is what they are doing. This is super cool. We'll just grab one from back here real quick.
Someone with a shirt like yours.
Super cool. Love it. So they've got all kinds of merchandise, and of course for every single race we've got something special. So for example, for the 10K here, which is Oogie Boogie and Jack themed, we've got the I Did It 10K shirts, or the finisher shirts. They've got both ones for females, and then they've also got like just regular crew neck ones. And so I have to have one of those. You don't ever really see a lot of Oogie Boogie and Jack merchandise, so I've got one of those. We also have these pretty cool glasses. This is not something that we ever get, but they're pretty cool. Same with the ones down here. You got the stemless wand glasses. We also have the Running Is My Nightmare Spirit jersey, so I had to get one of those, which is pretty sweet looking. Again, Oogie Boogie and Jack, super popular. You never really see merchandise with them on it. Now, I will say one thing that I'm always disappointed by is that they no longer sell stickers. They're all just card magnets. And then we also have our pins here as well. For the 10K, you can find them for the 5K, for the half. So you guys know that I pretty much am a hat collector, so I definitely had to get one of these. Not my favorite Nike style hat because it's got these weird lines going down it, but it's black. It is the color of my soul, and so I had to get one. So super cool. Now, one thing I'm always tempted to get are the full zip jackets. They don't have a hood on them. It's not really my style. I always like kind of the sweatshirt 3 or quarter zip with a hood, but it still is a pretty cool option that you can get here. It is unisex, so it doesn't necessarily just mean it's for women. You can also get it as for men, but I'll probably skip it on this one. All right, and then we've also got a actual sweatshirt with a hood, which is really cool. You've got all of the races along the back because this is for the actual weekend. And I have to have one of those to hopefully replace my dopey one that I'm wearing today. So I almost missed all of this stuff. We've got the pass holder shirts and stuff back here. So since we are annual pass holders, we could definitely grab a shirt. Not my favorite. I'm probably not going to go with it. I'm not a fan of the white details there. But you also have the magnets again for pass holders and pins. Now, something else I will say, it is very chaotic here, and you can get a lot of anxiety, especially when you come in and there's stuff missing off the hangers. But as long as you get here kind of in the morning on the first day, they really shouldn't run out of anything. They will constantly be restocking all the racks and replacing a lot of stuff. So if you don't see something right away, just ask a cast member, and more than likely they are already getting ready to restock whatever is missing. All right, we have just finished inside of the merch, and Donald and I are going to make our way to the actual bib location to pick up our bibs, and then we'll probably come back out here in this walkway, and we'll maybe get some photos with the actual the medal stands. Basically, I don't know what else to call them, the medal backdrops, but you can see what the medals are going to look like up here. But we got to go all the way up here to go get our bibs. All right, so we are now going to head into the HP Fieldhouse building. This is where the race bib and pickup is at. So we're gonna head into here and get our bibs. And it's a pretty simple process. This year, they had us print out or get a check-in like little piece of paper. So all we have to do is show them that downstairs. We also have to do our race waiver. It was supposed to be digital this year and it wasn't working, so I have to fill out a paper one. But it's pretty simple. All right, we finally have got our bibs, and so now we're gonna head into the Visa Athletic Center to get our wickedly delicious shirts. That's what they are.
You said that. No, I love it.
So we are in, I guess what you could call the official expo area. This is where all of the vendors are at. This is where we're gonna get our t-shirts at. And now that we've got our bibs, we can go get our t-shirts. Oh, I'm an S3, you're an S4. So we're gonna go do that. Now, once you get in here, it is a little busy, but I always recommend, do not buy sneakers here and then wear them this weekend. You'll regret it. So let's go get some shirts.
Well, Fit to Run would have sneakers. I was gonna say, since there's no sneaker sponsor here this time, but Fit to Run would have shoes either way.
So we just got our shirts. Now, since I'm doing the 2-part challenge, I get 3 different shirts. I've got one for the 10, the half, and then the challenge, which is really cool. Now, one thing that they will tell you is to check the sizes of your shirts because they were having some mix-ups. You might want to try them on too to make sure that they fit well, because if they don't, what you can do is go down to, there's like an exchange area, and you can exchange your shirts for a different size if they still have them available. So I've got everything I need. Something else too, this bag has this on it. Basically what you'll do is you'll take this bag with you to the race, and you can put stuff in there like your phone, your wallet, things that you might not need during the race, but you want for whenever you are done. And you'll take this to the starting line or the starting area. They'll check it for you, and then you'll pick it up when the race is over. So, yeah, let's walk around the expo. So we're down here in the expo area. We're not really buying anything today. Don't really need to get anything, but behind me are the maps. So if you want to check out and see what the maps look like, what the course looks like, these are the nice big blown up images.
In the Visa Center.
Feel free to take a picture on your phone so that you have it for later if you need it. You'll see that there are a ton of water break stations, especially for the half marathon. Also, you'll see these runner tracker information QR codes throughout the expo, in this building where the bibs are at, and where the merchandise is at. So what you can do if you're just watching you can scan that and you'll be able to enter the information in of your runner and track where they're at, because there are certain points along the race, there are checkpoints, and that basically is a check-in point for your runner, whoever you're viewing. So for instance, Taylor will be able to track us on Saturday and Sunday to see where we're at along the race. Now, something else that you guys should check out is the Jeff Galloway pacing group, which is right over here. This is what we use every single year. Whenever I talk about doing a pacing group, this is what we're doing. And for the half marathon, Donald and I will probably be right at the end. So we'll be hanging out with like the 16:30, 16-minute pacer, and just kind of taking it easy, enjoying the race, enjoying the sights and the views throughout the park. So you don't actually have to pay for anything here. It's free for you to just join up with one of the pacers in the corrals. Just look out for them. They're going to have a flag with the time on it. Really simple, and it's a great way to make sure that you are on pace throughout the race. So, and if you got questions, feel free to stop in. Jeff Galloway's actually here. So he's over there meeting with people right now, and he's the guy that has developed the whole Jeff Galloway method, walk, run, walk. So another thing here in this expo building, in the Visa building, are the medals. So even if you're not participating, you're not going to get the medals. You want to see what the medals look like, you can come in here, check them out. We've got the Wine and Dine on display. They've got Marathon Weekend. They look awesome this year. I'm super pumped to be running Dopey and getting all of the medals. It's going to be so cool. And then of course we have Princess. I haven't looked at those yet, so I'm going to go and look at those next. But it's kind of cool. They also have a little station in here too, where if you want to get your medals etched, you can do that as well. You can sign up and they'll etch or engrave, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so pretty cool. Well, they just had a cool magic shot with Disney Photo Pass, so we just did that with Lock, Shock, and Barrel, right? Lock, Shock, and Barrel, yeah. So, which was pretty cool. Of course, I was themed with Oogie Boogie. Taylor was not, so she kind of, you know. So we are all finished here at the expo for race weekend. So if for some reason like we forget something or there's some other piece of merchandise that we want to come back and get, we can always come back over here. We have until Saturday. I think it closes at like 3 p.m. on Saturday. So you have the entire Thursday, Friday, Saturday to come over here and get stuff for race weekend, and that applies for marathon weekend and the other weekends as well. It's always on multiple days to give you the opportunity to be a little bit more flexible about when you need to get over here. A couple of things to keep in mind. So with the challenge, or since we were running it with Dragon Master Foundation, we got post-race party tickets, and they were supposed to be sent in the mail. I didn't get mine, so I went over here to guest relations outside of the arena building and at the box office outside of the arena building to get my tickets. Fairly easy, and they end up linking them directly to my Disney Experience account. So really easy, super simple, and yeah, it's pretty easy to navigate here, I think, for the most part. If you get lost, just ask somebody, and hopefully they should point you in the right direction. Hopefully. So yeah, that's it. Super excited for the rest of the season. I'm just super pumped that we now have in-person races back once again. This is like the best thing. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for Sunday to run through Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, the whole way through World Showcase over at Epcot. It's going to be a blast. So be on the lookout. The 10K will get posted on Saturday. We're going to be live streaming on Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.